All right, hey everyone, this is Rudy, and I just wanted a video record of the things I'm bringing to this congressional meeting, because once I bring all this stuff and give it away, I ain't gonna have any reason to like reproduce it, right? It takes a lot of time and effort to acquire all this stuff, not to mention the money, and I just wanted a video record of everything that I'm bringing. So these are the binders. The black one is my master copy, and the red ones are the ones that I'll probably give away. And my wife put a whole lot of time into like creating these, and not only that, but Mario Apuzzo. Let me cover up. See, this right here is a sticky note. It's got my name and my address and my phone number. I don't want to put that for the video, but I'm going to say if there's any questions to call me. So, but there's like all these things that my wife cut out, and we had to arrange the table of contents, and it just takes a little bit of time, right? And so, there's like sections with numbers, like this is, hold on, this is section 10, and this has to be duplicated like 4 different times for 4 different binders, right? So in any event, I wanted to go through here and kind of document what they're getting, right? Okay, so they're going to be getting these binders, and inside these binders, there's going to be 15 different articles. 14 of them are on natural born citizenship status, about John Jay's letter to George Washington indicating that to have a strong a guard against foreign influence, we need natural born. That was John Jay's letter. There's also a write-up by historian David Ramsey. There's lots of articles that cite case law from Supreme Court perspective by Commander Kirchner and Mario Apuzzo. And then you also have the Mayor is the Best report, which I'll show as well. But again, we're driving home the 3 points that Obama's not a natural born citizen. Obama's birth certificate is a proven forgery. And that's covered in the Mayor is the Best report, as well as the Sheriff's Kit. Now the Sheriff's Kit, my friend Mike Volin is sending me some even better DVDs that they're basically the same, but they got official logos. So you're more likely to look at it if it says an official logo as opposed to like me just writing Sheriff's Kit on it. But my wife cut out all this, types of U.S. citizens, Article 2, natural born citizen. You got, Obama usurper, presidents must have sole allegiance at birth, no divided loyalties. Okay, but let's go through this binder, and then I want to show some other things as well. So we've got 1-page flyers in the back that came from Commander Kirchner. And then here's the contents of the Sheriff's Kit. You've got the press conferences by Sheriff Arpaio, the Sheriff MP4 videos that prove it's a forgery. You've got the Mike Zullo affidavit, and you have the criminal evidence about to be released, the new criminal evidence. So all of this is the contents of the Sheriff's Kit CD-ROM that they'll also get a copy of. This is section 1, and this is citizenship terms used in the U.S. Constitution. And then you have, I want to get this work in focus, hopefully you guys can see. Citizen of the United States, citizen of the United States at the time of adoption of the Constitution, a born citizen, a naturalized citizen, and a natural born citizen. And then it gives like examples. And then here's George Washington's overdue library book, which is Emer Devitel. Emer Devitel, the natives or natural born citizens are those born in the country of parents plural. Okay, then you got Benjamin Franklin. Okay, this is about the law of nations is actually included in U.S. Constitution Article 1, Section 8, Clause 10. This is Barack Obama's literary biography. We know that that's why Breitbart was killed. Barack Obama's literary biography said born in Kenya, so I've highlighted that for them. In section 2, they're getting an executive summary of what natural born citizen is all about. So that's a very good write-up. I'm not sure who did that off the top of my head. It might have been, Neil B. Turner. Neil B. Turner wrote that. Section 3 is a historian, founder and historian David Ramsey defines a natural born citizen in 1789. So that gives them a historical perspective. Section 4, natural born citizen of the United States, eligibility for the office of president by Alexander Porter Morse. Okay? It looks like that was sometime in 1904. Okay, and he talks about the differences between citizen and natural-born citizen. Of trees and plants, basic logic. Okay, and this is one of the famous drawings. I think Commander Kirchner put that together, and it talks about not all citizens are natural-born. No, I'm sorry, all natural-born citizens are citizens, but not all citizens are natural-born. This is the citizenship status of all the presidents of the U.S. So starting from George Washington, and Commander Kirchner covers every single one of them. Okay, and then you got section 7, absolute proof the founders knew and accepted Vattel's French naturels to mean natural born. Okay, because it was written, I think, in French, and it got converted to English, so they had to prove that it actually meant natural born. So there's all of this that proves that. Section 8 is specific situation with Mr. Charles Evans Hughes, a natural-born citizen, within the meaning of the Constitution. Is an article about that. So I want to provide that to them. This is Section 9, which is, what is this? This is by Commander Kirchner. Is being a citizen of the United States sufficient citizenship status to be president? The founders and framers emphatically decided it was not! Exclamation point, by Commander Kirchner, a man of high degree and a man of integrity. Okay, section 10, Article 2 facts. So this is a good long write-up about Article 2 facts that I think will be good for them to know. Section 11. What is a natural-born citizen of the U.S. by John Grishak? Okay, natural-born citizen. It goes into, of course, born on the U.S. soil with 2 American parents. Okay, section 12. Okay, it talks about 3-leaf clover citizens or natural-born citizens. Natural-born citizens are actually the most common citizens. It's these crazy ones where you have one of the parents not being U.S. or born abroad, right? That's the 4-leaf clover type. But how come we always got to run the 4-leaf clover for president? Why can't we run a 3-leaf clover for president? You know, this is the stool that says the 3 legs of a natural-born citizen of the United States, born in the USA, father U.S. citizen, and mother U.S. citizen. And so the 3-legged stool test, an analogy for natural-born citizenship. Okay. So then we have section 14, dissertation on the manner of acquiring the character and privileges of a citizen of the United States by David Ramsey. Okay, so that's section 14. And section 15. Section 15 is report Barack Obama long-form birth certificate. I, Mary Zabest, am preparing this report at the request of Maricopa County Sheriff's Department. And she goes into what I call CSS moonfish, clipping masks, smiley faces, the football argument, and everything else. And she has 10 pages explaining why the birth certificate is an absolute forgery. So I'm going to give that to them. And that's the end of the binder. Now the next section, I want to break this out. These are like the 1-page flyers. Now see, Congress see no evil, courts hear no evil, media speak no evil, and then you got these 1-page flyers that put together very professionally by Commander Kirchner. Okay, and these are advertisements that he's put in various newspapers. Also, the Social Security card and the Selective Service card was a fraud. And I just want to give him these 1-page flyers. I tried and lied, but it won't go away. He's ineligible. He's a usurper. You know, absolutely. Natural-born citizen are those born in the country of parents who are citizens. Obama's father was not a U.S. citizen. And here's a very important thing. John Jay wrote a letter to George Washington, and he says, any but a natural-born citizen, talking about Commander-in-Chief, that the Commander-in-Chief of the American Army shall not be given to nor devolved on any but a natural-born citizen. And it was a strong check against foreign influence. somewhere in here it says, okay, here we go. Admission of foreigners into the administration of our national government, and to declare expressly that the commander-in-chief of the American army shall not be given to nor devolved on any but a natural-born citizen. So John Jay knew exactly why we need to guard against a strong foreign influence, and he wanted the president, commander-in-chief, to be a natural-born citizen. Now, like I said, my friend Mike Volin is sending me some Sheriff's Kits DVDs that are professionally printed, so I don't have to give all these markers. I know I just mark them up with a marker, right? And then I'm going to give him my book, the only book I have, and it was autographed by Terry Lakin. This is he's a great man, and this is my only book, right, that I have that's been autographed by Terry Lakin, but I'll give it to Congress if they'll actually read it. I hate to do that because I do prize this book. I consider Terry Lakin a hero of this country. I don't want to give my book away, but if they'll read it, if they'll promise to read it, I will give it away. Okay, this is the book I have from Mickey Booth. She's been very generous in giving me multiple books, so I do have a replacement book for this if I give this to Congress. And then, of course, you have Jerome Corsi's Where is the Birth Certificate? I should say more about Mickey Booth. She's such a wonderful lady, and she's been a huge inspiration to me. And her husband, Fred, is a great man, and she's just a strong Christian woman who stood up for the truth, and she has the courage of a lion. So, of course, Jerome Corsi is like the Harvard guy, and he's real smart, and he writes all these fancy books. And this is when he released this book here, Where is the Birth Certificate? That's when Osama bin Laden was supposedly killed. We all know that's a big lie. And then we know Breitbart was killed for this. Barack Obama, born in Kenya. And that's why I think he was born in Kenya, because Obama said he was. And then I have the actual Law of Nations, The Law of Nations by Emer DeVitel. I probably will not give this book away because it's very hard to acquire, and I don't want to give it away. If they want, there's other copies that they can get, so I'll probably keep this. But this is, if I turn to section right here, it says the natives or natural born citizens are those born in the country of parents, plural, who are citizens. Okay, and that's the Law of Nations is what our Constitution was built off of, along with the Bible. And I want you guys to read Deuteronomy 17:15. Oh, sorry. All right, okay. Deuteronomy 17:15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. One from among thy brethren. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. That's exactly what America has done. They set a king over them that's not their brother, and he's destroying this country. You guys see it? Okay, what else? I'm going to give them this pamphlet right here. Is the President the President? Heredity, Peers, briefing paper. It goes through the history, the short form. The short form, the website copy of the long form, the reporter's copy of the long form. It goes through the chain of evidence, who had it, some of the anomalies, the smiley face and Alvin Teonaka, the forensic evidence, ukulele, as the local registrar. It just goes through a lot of important stuff, and it's very professionally produced. And let's see. This is the affidavit of Sheriff Joe Arpaio, Mr. Obama's press statement of April the 27th, 2011, and then it has a picture of George Washington on the back. I saw something in David Barton's movie about this photo, but you guys should watch that. It's called The Hidden Faith of Our Founding Fathers, not by David Barton, but by Chris Pinto. Chris Pinto did that. But I showed you guys the constitutions. I've got 4 of these, and they're all tagged, right? So that's what I'm going to bring. That's everything. All right, that's everything that I'm going to bring, and I'm going to put that in a bag, and I'm going to give it to him. And it's the responsibility of Congress to do something about it. And they're going to get the material, even if they don't give me but 10 minutes to speak. No matter how bad or good I do in my speaking, they will get the material, right? And there's no way. Let me say this in closing: there's no way that you can go through all the articles in this binder and read about natural born citizen and not realize that we have an illegal usurper as president. May God bless every one of you. May God bring justice to the wicked.